Hello student, welcome to my class. Today I am going to discuss the different types of variable in Java. Now in Java the basic variables are instance variables, instance variable, also called global variable. These instance variables are also called global variable or non-static variable. Number two, static variable or class variable. Number three, local variable. And number four, reference variable. Now I am going to discuss each and every part of this type of variables. So what is instance variable, what is static variable, what is local variable, and what is reference variable. So first I have to write a program and to describe the program that contains each different type of variables in a different section, and after that I am going to discuss the variable definition according to the program. Okay. So there are four types of variables. Now class test. Suppose test is the name of the class. Within this, I am writing int a, comma b. These two variables are called non-static or instance variable. Next, static int x. Now this variable with the static keyword is known as the static or class variable. Next, I have to write a method. Suppose void show and a parameter int p. Now this p is only available within the show method. This p is only available within the show method. So we can write system dot out dot print just p. So p is the variable which is only available within this method block. So p is known as local variable, local parameters variable, local variable. And finally, the public static void main. Suppose I write public static void main and then string s. Yes. Within the main, just try to write test, the name of the class, and a variable, and obj. and then put a semicolon at the end of this statement. Now what is obj? Now this obj is the reference variable. Reference variable of the class test. Since the class is known as reference data type, so if I declare a variable of this reference data type, then this variable is known as reference variable. Now, some of you have thought that the obj is known as an object. Now, I am going to tell you that the object is coming into existence when the new operator is associated with this particular statement. So, if I write obj equals to new test, the new is the keyword which is actually responsible for allocating dynamic memory space for the object. So in this statement, obj is the object. So before writing this statement, obj is the reference variable because test is the class, and as you know that class is the reference variable, so obj is the reference variable. So first ABC is the non-static or instance variable. Non-static means this variable is not associated with any static keyword, and these variables are actually responsible for the object's memory. That means if I allocate some memory for the object obj, now obj actually allocate memory space depending on the number of variable as well as the combinations of the size of this variable. That means in Java, integer type variables actually allocate 4 byte memory space, and in this program the test class contains 2 integer type variables. So overall the size of these 2 variables are 4 plus 4, that is 8 byte. So if I create an object obj with a new operator, then obj actually allocate 8 bytes memory space. It will be dynamic memory space. And then comes to the static. Static is a keyword which is used when the variable now the static variable, that is int x, is declared with the static keyword. So if I declare a variable with the static keyword, so no object is needed for accessing this variable. So how can I access this static variable? The static variable can be accessed with the class name, and that's why it is also known as the class variable. That is, the static variable is not in the scope of the object, it will be in the scope of the class, so it can be accessed with the class name. And better we can say that a static variable that is directly accessed within the static method. That means if I try to access this static variable from the static method, that is main, we can write x equals to any integer type value. No need to create an object for accessing this static variable. But if I try to access this static variable from the non-static method, so you have to create, we have to call this static variable with the class name, that is test dot x equals to 100. In this way we can access the static variable. So the non-static variable or the instance variable can be accessed with the object because it is in the scope of the object. The object actually allocate memory space depending on the size of the instance variables. The static variable which is in the scope of the class, so it can be accessed with the class name. And the local variable which is declared inside any block or in a method scope, it can be accessible within the block or within this method. And the reference variable is actually the variable which is declared with the reference data type, that is class. And we can also say that in the main section, string is a predefined class and s is the reference variable, and it's a array type reference, so it is also is a string type array reference variable. String type array reference, string type array So we get the idea about all the different types of variables in Java, and these are non-static or instance variable, static or class variable, local variable, and reference variable.